everyone, welcome to the monthly market update for the Portuguese real estate market. Today I will be giving you a summary for Q3 for 2022, as well as a bit of an update on some Portuguese real estate news. Today we'll be discussing Portugal as a whole, but also focusing in a bit more on the Lisbon area. If you're interested in the Portuguese real estate market, I'll be doing market reports continuously, so make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on anything. Here's some quick info about me, if anyone don't know me yet. I'm a real estate advisor here at Nest Seekers in Portugal. I'm based in Lisbon. I am an expat myself, as me and my family moved here from Sweden many years ago. So let's get into the Lisbon market and have a look at some interesting numbers for Q3 for 2022 and see how things are progressing so far this year. At the third quarter of 2022, here you can see that the square meter price for sold properties in Lisbon was 4,265 euros per square meter on average. This is a decrease of 5% from the second quarter. However, it's an 8% increase compared to the third quarter of last year, 2021. We're also seeing a 4% decrease in transactions compared to Q2. However, as you can see, transactions in total this year compared to last year's numbers has increased by 6%. So, what these numbers are showing is that prices and transactions are still stable. However, we're starting to see a small correction or a normalization of the market, if you will. So, now for some property news. It's probably not a big surprise for anyone working in the real estate sector here in Portugal that we're seeing a big influx of foreigners over the last couple of years. But what are the numbers actually saying, and how does this affect the Portuguese real estate market? As you can see in this article by Portugal News, Portugal has lost 2.1% of its own population in the last 10 years. However, the number of expats has increased, which makes up for 5% of the entire population. It has increased by more than 40% since 2011. So, why is Portugal seeing this huge increase in popularity among expats? The country offers a high quality of life, as well as a lot of available talent and favorable government schemes. Portugal is being seen as a safe and clean country with beautiful architecture and flourishing cultural scene. People from many walks of life are naturally drawn to live and work in such interesting and lively environment. Portugal is also quickly becoming one of the most important hubs for tech companies in Europe. A growing number of companies are establishing themselves in Portugal, and many international companies are starting to set up offices here or even moving their headquarters. Google, Mercedes-Benz, Amazon and Revolt are just some of the major corporations that have opened offices in this country over the last few years. The startup scene throughout the country is growing fast, and it's developing at a much faster rate than many more established places such as Silicon Valley. There may be a long way to go before Portugal overtakes California, but many experts believe that Europe could soon surpass the US in terms of tech talent. So, how does this show in the real estate market? Let's have a look at an article published earlier this year by Confidencial Imobiliario. They are discussing property purchase made by foreign citizens in the ARU during last year of 2021. The ARU covers practically the whole of the city except Parque de Nocés, Lumiar and Santa Clara. Foreign house purchases within the Lisbon's ARU reached 923 million in 2021 and a total of 1,767 units acquired. This is an increase of 20% of the amount invested by foreign citizens in Lisbon since 2019 and an increase of 6% in total transactions. Citizens from 83 countries now have acquired residencies in Lisbon. This is mostly represented by Americans, French, Chinese and British. Foreign citizens now hold a market share of 38% in Lisbon. So, to sum this up and see how this is having such an impact on the real estate market, expat, companies and foreign citizens, many are seeing potential in Portugal and wanting to invest and live in this wonderful country. This keeps demand for housing options strong and unfortunately keeps putting pressure on the prices. However, this calls for a great opportunity for many investors as they see great growth potential here in Portugal, which is overall good for the market. I hope you like this month's market update and real estate news. As always, leave your thoughts, comments in the comment field below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, see you next time.